Pretty cool view, isn't it? Anyway, with the current events going on in the entire world, I decided to replay Breath of the Wild. I was curious to see how I would look at this game these days instead of playing it on day one, because the first experience is always different from now, but I just wanted to see how I looked at it almost 4 years later at this point compared to then. After our lovely intro right here, we, being the nippleless heroes of time that we are, or once used to be, we have the option to do whatever we want. Hell, want to smash a huge moving rock with some sticks? Do it. Probably won't live, but do it. Being yelled at while you're going toward the rock that you wanted to smash with your sticks? Sure, okay, that's fine. Jumping from different heights without knowing if you'd survive or not? Sure, that's part of it too. But instead of that, I could also actually be doing what the game wants me to do. To collect a few tears here and there, about 4, to finally get off of this weird plateau that I'm stuck on. So, being the righteous hero that I am, collecting the tears, I fly off of the plateau and now what? See, that's the thing that I've always loved about this game, is it's the fact that it doesn't pull you through the entire story. They didn't hold your hand until you were ready. Sure, you were at the plateau to actually get used to it, know what you were doing, but after that, you're free. You can do whatever you want. And that's something that I've always enjoyed about this. And sure, some people will not enjoy it, right? Some people will hate the fact that it does this, but I've loved it. Ever since I played it the first time, ever since I played it a year ago, and ever since I've played it now. It's such a small detail, but such a good technique to get me and probably others involved in your story and involved in your game itself. For me, it's just perfect that way. This engagement that they're trying to get out of you, the little details that really distract you, will get you to the point where you will want to walk toward some random hot spring that you found during your story. You don't know why. When did it happen? No clue. How long did it take you? No idea. All you know is that you just spent way too much time to get to a hot spring. But you made it to that damn hot spring because you just wanted to. See, and that's the magic of this game. It literally pulls you in, won't let you go until it's midnight in real time, and it actually makes time disappear. Suddenly you go from 10 AM to 10 PM, right? Time flies. Did that for me day one, and the fact that 4 years now, or almost 4 years, after release and after me not playing the game for at least 8 months to a year, it still does that. Though it's not all rainbow and sunshine, right? There are just 2 things that I absolutely hate about this game. One of them being climbing, and the second one being the goddamn Koroks. Climbing to me simply felt like a pain in the ass at times, right? It did on day one, back in 2017. The first few experiences I had with it were decent, right? They're fine, you get used to it, you get to know the gist of the thing. But then after that, it's just a pain in the ass, and it feels really forced upon you when you need to climb up top to a tower instead of using Rivali's Gale to get up top. And because of me not feeling like climbing anywhere, or not enjoying the climbing aspect of things, actually disliking the climbing in the game, sometimes when there was a chest or some other trinket or thing that I could collect on top of a hill, which I needed to climb upon on, I didn't feel like doing it. I just would skip it. I did that with a few shrines as well. Later came back for it when I had a Rivali's Gale, but that's it. I never felt the urge to actually climb. I would just walk past it. And then there were the Korok seeds. You go through a lot of trouble to collect all 999 of these. A single one, once you find it random, is fine. But to find each and every one, That's an absolute pain in the ass. And what do you do it for? For jack shit. Literally, you get a golden turd. That's it. I know, don't worry. You do get the extra weapon stash and the extra bow stash and the extra shield stash, but those are insignificant to me. If I have 5 decent weapons, 5 decent bows and 5 decent shields, I think I could make it work. Now, I cannot lie, I do have to tell you, whenever I found enough Korok seeds, I would get the new stash, because I felt like doing it. But I don't feel like it was necessary, which is both good and bad. Good, because I didn't feel forced to actually collect the Korok seeds. Bad, because the Korok seeds literally had no point for me. There would literally be no benefit of me collecting all of them. Besides those 2 major complaints though, this game still is a piece of art. Nintendo knocked it right out of the park with this one. And this is actually a game that I think you should play once you pick up a Switch Lite, or any other consoles that might come in the future. This game it's perfect. But yeah, that's it. See ya.